All right, it's time for the player development tip of the week. The player development tip of this week is player communication. In regards to player communication, make sure you have something that documents you talking to the player. Now, I don't necessarily think you need to print anything out. I used to print things out when I was in the role early, but I realized people can just come in and go through that. So you want to do it digitally or keep it somewhere, but you want to have a log of when you spoke to players. The number one reason why it helps you remember to follow up with players. So you have a log. Okay, on Monday I talk. Oh yeah, let me get back with him and see how he did on that final that he was a little anxious about. Or oh yeah, so and so his mom's anniversary, his parents' anniversary. I need to get them back. He asked about a flight. Let me make sure I find out when we're working out. Whatever it may be, it gives you that. That's the first thing. So it's to follow up. The second thing is it's a CYA. It is a CYA. I hate to say it to you all. Some of the players may say, man, I didn't talk to him. The coach says, hey, did you talk to Ed Jones? Player may go in there. I didn't talk to him. It's happened. It is what it is. But you can go and say, nah, he talked to me. He talked to me on this day, and this is what we talked about. And this is how I followed up. So it's CYA, maybe coaches, maybe a coach says, I sent him to Ed, and people are gonna, you might get thrown on the bus. It happens. It is what it is. If you've ever worked in a professional setting, you get it, right? So you want to have it there to protect yourself. Also, it helps if there's any type of I haven't been a part of it, but an investigation or something big or a mistreatment of a player or a staff, whatever it may be, a mistreatment by a player or the staff, you have record. You have excuse me, that can clear you. This is when I spoke to the player. This is what happened. This is what we talked about. So you need to keep a player communication log. Number one, it helps you follow up on issues that you speak to the players about. It's a refresher. You read it maybe at the end of the day, maybe after every day. I try to read it at the end of the day. If I didn't get to the end of the day, I try to get it midweek to the end of the week, right? It gives you that. Number two, it covers you. CYA. If there's a player that's saying, nah, he didn't talk to you or whatever it may be, a coach says, hey, they sent him down there, you can say, nah, I actually did talk to him. And then number three, it helps you. It's a record. It's a record that can help you if anything happens legally or if there's an audit, for lack of a better word, by the AD or whatever. You have things saying, I spoke to this player and I kept a log of my player communication. So that's my player development tip of the week. Like I said, hopefully 2 and 3 don't happen to you, and hopefully it's just a follow up of talking to the players, the athletes, but you got to be prepared for it all. You have to. So that's my tip of the week. Now, check out these videos here to find out more about player development and go out and create generational impact. Don't wait. Don't wait. Create that generational impact today.